Hey there nation, welcome to the show where we help you to play miniatures wargaming on a budget. It is I, Commander CheapSkate, and we are here to debut our very first video to our brand new Warhammer 40,000 Kill Team Battle Report series called the Kill Team Chronicles. As you can see here, what I'm showing you right now is all 12 of the kill teams that we will be having inside of our Kill Team campaign for our channel. So as of late, my friends and I, we've been usually playing a lot of Warhammer 40,000. You guys have been seeing those reports up for the longest war, but unfortunately, just a couple of my friends and I have just been playing those games. So because our pool of opponents is kind of like a limited kind of pool, because only like a handful of us are playing anyways. However, when Kill Team came out, though, a lot more of my friends really got into the idea of doing this game. Because of the low cost for the initial, in order to play it, you just have to have like a squad worth of guys and you can still have a lot of fun. So because of that, my friends decided to kind of double down. As you can see here, we have a lot of kill teams to take place in our campaign. In fact, we have 12 separate kill teams that will be featuring in our Kill Team Chronicles series. So that being said, here's just a quick little overview of all the different kill teams. We're going to go into a little bit more in depth and talk about exactly what each of the kill teams look like. Okay, so up first, this is the very kill team that's center here. This is called the Suicide Squad. It is an Astra Militarum kill team. This is the kill team that I will actually be playing for the campaign as well. And as you can see, it is supposed to be just Astra Militarum kill team, but it's modeled after Necromunda models. The narrative is supposed to be that this guy here, which is a special character, Gregor Eisenhorn, who's an Inquisitor, has come to Necromunda to do a critical mission, and because he needs soldiers to fight for him, he just took a bunch of gangers, scummers, mutants, as well as pit slaves, as well as ratskins, and kind of like impressed them into service and promised them all their pardons if they happen to survive the mission that he needs them for. And that's pretty much how I went about the narrative for that little group there. So you see I got the Gregor Eisenhorn character model there as well. I got one member of each of the different gangs in Necromunda doing the two special weapon squads. And then back here we have the rest, the Scabby, the Saracen, Red Harvest, as well as the rest of the miniatures are supposed to be members of just regular Imperial Guardsmen. So that's the first kill team. Right in the back, of course, we have the Golden Scions. This is a Thousand Suns kill team. As you can see, these guys are painted up in the gold and cobalt color of the Thousand Suns chapter. So these guys are kind of cool. Two miniatures are missing from this kill team. There's supposed to be two more. They're two Zangor, but we forgot to put them on here when we actually decided to showcase this. And that makes up the kill team over there on the center. Over the left-hand side afterwards, we have another kill team. This is a Chaos Space Marine kill team. This is from the Black Legion. It's called the Apothic Blade, is what they're called. And they are a kill team from the Black Legion Chaos Space Marines. When we actually paint up this unit, if you'll notice, the left-hand shoulder plaids actually have different colors. The different colors represent the different legions, Chaos Space Marine legions that these guys originally belonged to before they joined with the Black Legion. Narratively, the Black Legion is made up of Chaos Space Marines or different legions who left their old legions to join a new one and to create their own, and that's the kind of like look we did with this. To make it look like, the left shoulder pad kind of shows what legion they used to belong to. So like this guy here used to be an Emperor's child, member of the Emperor's children. This guy used to be a Sons of Horus. This one used to be World Eater, and so on and so forth. So that's pretty cool. And then right back here we have another kill team. This is a 6-man Primaris Reaver squad. This is from the Space Wolves chapter of Space Marines. So this is called the Get of Fenris, is what these guys are called. A very, very cool looking unit, very aggressive, and it's really appropriate for Space Wolves. Also, we really love the idea of the snow bases on this one. As you can see, we even got some hard coat on it too to make it look slick, make it look like these guys are running on ice. So that will make up the 4 center kill teams here. Up next, we have the 4 kill teams here on the left-hand side. Starting off here in the front, this is the Red Faction, is what they are called. These are a Genestealer Cults kill team. As you can see, we have several neophyte hybrids with special weapons and heavy weapons. Even some close combat specialists. We have some Genestealer as well, purebred Genestealer, as well as 3 Aberrants, as well as a Acolyte as well. So that makes up the central kill team here. They're called the Red Faction because it's supposed to be like they're miners who are in revolt right now, rising up against the people. That's why they got marked out with red. It's named after an old video game from the early 2000s of the same name. It was made by THQ. It was about miners rebelled, and since these guys look like mine workers, we just thought, it'd be kind of cool to keep that same aesthetic going on. Also, if you notice, the weapons are also painted in a bright yellow. It's kind of neat because it looks like they're working with power tools, like, these guys running around with DeWalt power tools and just fighting people. But anyways, very, very cool looking kill team here with the Red Faction. In the back, we have the Cradle of Filth. That's the name of this kill team. It is a 6-man Death Guard kill team. And as you can see, these guys are all kinds of rotted out for Death Guard with a standard green and gold type of paint scheme. Use a lot of Nurgle's Rot as well as Blood for the Blood God. Technical paint colors to look on that. Very rusted out and very pitted, very diseased looking. So very, very pleased with the way that kill team came out. Finally, on the front left-hand side, this is Kill Team Dothros. It is a Deathwatch kill team, which makes the most sense because the kill team is named after the Deathwatch kill teams. Makes perfect sense. We have the squad leader, Sergeant Dothros. Looks like we got a Infernus Heavy Bolter as well as a Deathwatch frag cannon. We got one guy armed with a Stalker pattern bolt gun and chainsword, and a black shield armed with a storm shield and a power sword. So that should be pretty neat. And then right behind them is Kill Team Indomitus. This is a Ultramarines Primaris kill team of intercessors. As you can see, we have 7 intercessors, armed with bolt rifles as well as auto bolt rifles as well as grenade launchers. So because of that, that's a very cool looking tactical team as well. Very, very hard hitting Primaris units are. So that makes it the 4 kill teams here on the left hand flank. And finally, on the right hand flank, we have our last 4 kill teams. As you can see up in the front, we have the Wild Hunt. This is a tactical squad of Dark Angel Space Marines. These guys are from the old Dark Vengeance box set. It's just a straight up tactical squad. You got a sergeant leading it. We also have a guy with a heavy plasma cannon as well as a plasma gun and 4 guys armed with bolters. So this will make up the kill team for the Space Marines for the Dark Angels. In the back here, we have Wapocalypse Now is the name of the group. It's a kill team of Orks. As you can see up on the left-hand side, we got some knobs, armed with some massive choppers, as well as some blasters, or shooters, where they're called. We got one guy here with a heavy shooter in the back. We have 6 grots up with grot blasters, as well as close combat weapons. And then finally, we have a squad of burner boys, led by a big mech with a custom shooter, I think is what it's called, or a custom big shooter, or something like that. I forgot the name of the terminology these guys use. But anyways, yeah, another unit of Xenos to represent the Xenos in our kill teams. Up in the front right hand side here, we have a kill team of Astra Militarum. This is Precinct 13. These guys are actually Adeptus Arbites and Forces that are being played as Tempestus Scions, so they are armed with hotshot laser guns, hotshot volley laser gun, as well as a flamer. So that's what these members here are, so Precinct 13. And then finally in the back, finally but not least, we have the Crawling Chaos, which is another kill team of Tyranids this time. Except that this squad is made up entirely of Genestealers as well. So you can see there, we have a bunch of Genestealers. And these guys, of course, are from the Space Hulk board game. Very, very cool looking miniatures in that box set. Not only do they come with 12 Terminators of the Blood Angels, but you also have like these really cool miniatures for the Genestealers. All these awesome poses. These guys are look like they're crawling over wreckage and things. So very, very cool, full of character. As you see, they're painted up carrying Blood Angel helmets from Terminators and stuff. There's like a Terminator body being ripped apart there. So very, very neat. That's the Crawling Chaos. And that makes it the kill teams here on the right-hand flank. Alright, so there you have it. This is all 12 of our kill teams that will be taking place in the upcoming video series, the Kill Team Chronicles, that we will be sharing on Mondays. This will be replacing our Longest War because so many of us are so interested in playing this game. It looks like a lot of fun. We've been building up on the rules, building up our kill teams with their backstories, as well as our specialists with their backstories. So we're looking forward to actually filming these up, and these will be coming in next week, next time that we do battle reports for Sci-Fi Week. So that's going to do it for this one, you guys. As always, please feel free to like, comment, and or subscribe. You guys' input is valuable to us as always. Also, check us out on Facebook, Instagram, Blogger.com, as well as Google Plus for all the latest greatest news about our hobby. In fact, if you did follow us on those social media accounts, you would actually have seen the good progress of these things being painted. It took us about a month, pretty much the entire month of September, to paint these guys up. So we're pretty proud of the work and the way they came out. So that being said, you guys, that's going to do it for this one. Until the next one, you guys stay classy. Peace out.